Betaminic Tips and Tricks number 5. Level stake size for aggregated strategies. In the previous video, I showed 4 examples of how to take the data from the Betaminic site's Betamin Builder and use that to calculate the right level stakes amount for different risk amounts. So that if your plan is to risk 100% of your bank, then how much should your level stakes be? Or if you just want to risk 25% of your bank and that to be your stop loss, then how much should you stake? So the 4 pieces of information we needed for analyzing a single strategy was the total period, win rate, and maximum drawdown, and the since shared total bets and profit and loss. And that's easy to find for single strategies. But if we want to do it for a set of strategies, then we have to change it a little bit. So in this example, I'm going to take the 4 strategies I used in my previous video, Colossus 6 scoring away overs, contend UD, pro home, and away weak favorite, and put them into a multi-strategy system. As you know, on the Betaminic website, in the Betamin Builder, there's an aggregator function. And in the aggregator function, you can click on the strategies that you want to make into a multi-strategy system, and then the Betamin Builder aggregator will automatically calculate the results of that set of strategies if they were all used together at the same time. And when you use several strategies together, you see interesting things like the maximum drawdown is only minus 33, and that's not bad considering the maximum drawdown of the Colossus 6 is minus 24, the maximum drawdown of Contend UD is minus 28, the maximum drawdown of Pro Home is minus 11, and the maximum drawdown for Away Week Favorite is minus 16. So even using all of those together, we still just have a maximum drawdown of minus 33, which is quite good, I think, for using 4 strategies together. And we can see its results monthly, and also its total profit graph. Now, one difference between looking at single strategies and the aggregator is that single strategies have an easy since shared button, but the aggregator doesn't, because these strategies were all shared at different times. So what I recommend doing for this, well, we can still get the win rate, that's easy, 55%. We can still get the maximum drawdown, that's easy, 5%. But the since shared profit we don't have here. You could take the total bets in the all periods section, but I prefer to take 1 year of results. So today's day is February 26th. So I'll go back 1 year to February 26th, all the way back 1 year, and I can see that the cumulative profit and loss there is 1,344 points. And then I'll compare that with the current profit, 1,413 points, and there I get 1 year of profit. And I'll call that my since shared profit. For all of these strategies, I know that they've all been running for more than a year, so I think it's quite all right to use 1 year of data. And also, I think a lot of us want to make a plan, even though it's long term, but maybe a 1 year plan is enough time, really. So I've got the profit from 1 year, and then I'll take the average picks per month and times that by 12. It's not completely accurate, but I get a rough amount for 1 year's worth of picks. So I'll take that data and do what I did with the previous strategies for calculating level stakes. Look at the maximum drawdown, calculate the point size for the risk level, whether you're going to be aggressive, moderate, or conservative. You can use the win rate to calculate the estimated losing sequence, and then use that previous year's historical profit after costs for your pick pack to get an idea of what you're aiming for, what your target is. And I base the pick numbers on the picks per month, and I look at the profit graph for 1 year's profit. And then decide your stop loss point. Is it going to be 1 times the maximum drawdown, or is it more? As I said before, I'm a bit aggressive, so I just use 1 times the maximum drawdown. And then consider the bank size you want to use, and if it matches the effort and time it's going to need to do it. So I put those figures into my Excel file. I entered the maximum drawdown, my win rate, the total bets since shared, which is just my guess, timesing the average pick numbers by 12, and the historical profit from 1 year, and entered the dates. My Excel file automatically calculates it for me. And then with those results, I can see what a 1,000 bank will do, what a 2,000 bank will do, and how much I'm risking of that depending on the stop loss I'm going to choose. So if you choose a stop loss of 1 times your maximum drawdown, you're risking 100% of your bank basically. And so then if I started with a 1,000 bank, I'd be aiming in 1 year to just over double that, but I'm risking my whole bank doing that. And since the pick costs are fixed, If you start with a larger bank, like 2,000, then I can increase that by more than 150% over a year, but still risking the whole of the bank. And if you want to risk less of that, then the amount you might win is going to decrease, of course. But as I said in my previous video, the beauty of having big data means that we can see exactly what we're aiming for. So if we're going to go through all this, what are we trying to win if the historical pattern repeats itself, which isn't guaranteed. But if it does repeat itself, how much am I risking? What's my stop point? And if I win, how much am I going to win? So I think it's really great to be able to make a plan this way so you know exactly what you're doing. So this is how I would use the aggregator in the Betamin Builder to calculate the level stakes I would use for my style of betting. Again, if you want this Excel file, you can email me and I'll send it to you. And if you're interested in more tips on big data betting, then don't forget to like and subscribe. And do go take a look at the Betaminic.com website, where access to all their home win stats are free. And you can play around trying to create your own strategies there. And if you sign up for it, and if you become a premium member, then you get access to all their markets. And you can see all the filters for all their public strategies too. So I really recommend going to take a look at that. Thank you for watching my video, and good luck making your betting plans.